Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to another video. And if you're new here guys, welcome to the Andersons family. Thank you guys so much for coming on this channel. If you guys are new here, before you leave, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button guys, it really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate if you guys will just drop a comment as well. So in today's video guys, this is another video underneath our series Finance for Immigrants, and we're going to be talking about some of the common mistakes that new immigrants make financially. So if you're moving to Canada as a new immigrant, whether you're coming as an international student, you're coming as a temporary worker, or if you're here as a permanent resident, you want to avoid these common mistakes that a lot of newcomers make when they move to Canada. Now, if you guys are new here, my name is Dems. I'm a Jamaican who migrated to Canada back in 2019 as an international student, and I currently work as a senior financial advisor in one of the top 5 banks here in Canada. Alright guys, we're going to be talking about 4 common mistakes that newcomers make when they move to Canada. And these mistakes can really make or break your Canadian journey. Number 1, over credit. Now in Canada, credit is a significantly big part of your Canadian journey. Your credit can determine the type of job you get. Your credit can determine the type of apartment, the type of house, and just overall the experience that you have in Canada. Your credit can make or break you. When you over borrow or you over credit, it puts you into a negative position in the future when you want to apply for stuff like a mortgage and stuff like that. Now, when we just moved to Canada, we were kind of surprised of how easy it was to get credit. And a lot of new immigrants are taken aback by the convenience and the ease of credit. And because of that, they often borrow more than they need. And then when it's time to pay it back, it then becomes a problem, right? Now, one of the main things that people borrow for is a car. Now, I would advise any temporary resident who is in Canada newly, unless you have no other option, do not take a car on credit, please. You're gonna be bound with a car payment for years, plus your insurance payment and a number of different payments that you're gonna have to be making. I always tell new immigrants, especially temporary residents, international students, temporary workers, etc., buy a beaters. Buy a car cash. It might not be what you want, but buy something reliable, point A to point B. That's the main reason of having a car. And then as you become more established, then you can think about getting, a car loan and stuff like that. But after that, please, I would encourage anybody not to take a car on credit. And also, if you have credit, like you have your credit card, you have your phone plan, and a number of different other credit facility, please do not ignore it. Do not neglect your credit. Even if you fall behind, please reach out to your debtors or your creditors and work out an arrangement. Do not allow any of your credit facility to go into bad debt or to written off, because those will affect you all along for years in the future. And it doesn't matter how small the balance is, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. I promise you guys, you will thank me in the future. Okay, so another financial mistake that a lot of newcomers make is not having a clear and achievable saving or investment strategy. Now, when you are moving to Canada, you're pretty much starting over. For a lot of us, a lot of persons, when we made the decision to move to Canada, we are pretty much starting over from zero. And when you're starting over, one of the main things that you want to make sure that you have is reserve extra cash. You want to create a savings strategy. Live as basic as you can and save as much as you can. Now, a lot of persons, they fall into the trap of living an extravagant life. The traveling, the flexing, the partying, the going out, the expensive shoes, the expensive clothes, the expensive phone. All of these things are trap. There's a lot of distraction here in Canada that is designed to take money out your pocket. But as an immigrant, our goal is to keep that money inside our pockets, guys. So please do not spend more than outside of your basic need as a new immigrant. And even if you come as a permanent resident, you're gonna need the money to establish yourself anyway. So please don't spend on a large amount of money on things that I considered not the important things in life. Focus on saving, because especially if you're on your immigration journey, you're gonna need that money in the future as well. So try not to live too exuberant. Like for example, If it is that you are someone who likes to travel, do group travels, do road trip, travel in Canada. Don't necessarily spend a lot of money back and forth different countries. Although no one can tell you what to do, but these are things that will affect your saving strategy in the long run. Plan, prepare. Don't do things on impulse. Think before you spend anything as a newcomer in Canada. I definitely would encourage anybody to do that. And the third common mistake that a lot of new immigrants make, and this is something that you guys should try and avoid as well, is, and for this one, I'm speaking primarily to temporary residents, not permanent residents. Temporary residents, international students, temporary foreign worker, persons who are temporary and, looking forward to their immigration journey. Please, live as basic as possible. Do not buy more furniture than you need. A lot of times I see international students getting a spot to rent and then buy one trailer load of furniture. Now, no one can tell you what to buy with your money, but as a temporary resident, you don't know where the opportunity is going to come from. In terms of, you're probably gonna have to move, change city, change province. A lot of persons have to do that. You don't want to end up in a situation where you're buying this trailer load of furniture, spending this large amount of money, and then you're stuck with a lot of furniture that you can't offload. Because whilst you can sell some, not all of them is gonna probably be able to sell in the time frame that you have to move. And then you would have spent this money to buy it, so you probably end up at a loss. So please just buy what you need, because you don't know where the opportunity is going to come from, and you want to make sure that wherever you move, like whenever the opportunity comes, if you have to move, then you can just jump and and move. So that would be my suggestion where that is concerned. Guys, let's take a second. If you're here and this is of any help to you, please take a second to subscribe, guys. Please, what are you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. Smash a like on the video. Drop a comment. Let me know if you agree or if you disagree. That's okay too. Just drop it down in the comment section and let's have a conversation about it. Now, the fourth and final common mistake that a lot of immigrants make is settling in a specific job for a long period of time. Now, getting a job, especially your first job in Canada, is a big deal. But a lot of times, as immigrants, we are so grateful for that job that we don't look for better opportunities. And we stay in that job for a long period of time, not knowing that we are really shortchanging ourselves financially, because there's probably a better paying job, but because a lot of immigrants are so contented, they are so comfortable, and they're so relaxed with just that opportunity that they don't even look outside of the realm of what is in front of them immediately. So what I would say to new immigrants is, please keep your options open as much as possible. Do not feel obligated to stay with a specific employer just because they gave you your first job in Canada, just because they gave you your first opportunity to work and earn in Canada. Be open to, going out there and seeing what else is out there to make sure that you are achieving the best possible financial return, because we're here for one reason, and that is to create a better life for ourselves and for our family. So please, this is my 2 cents. Please avoid all of these common mistakes that a lot of new immigrants make. If you guys are new here, welcome. All the returning subscribers, returning viewers, welcome back to another video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Please be sure to like the video and drop a comment. All right, guys. Until next time, Finance for Immigrants. See you guys in the next video. Peace.